Auction Finds episode 3, Atlanta edition. We are in Atlanta, as you can see. What cars Atlanta have in store? As you know, Atlanta does not play the rust game. So in New York, we kind of deal with it. You have rust, okay, cool. But how bad is your rust? But out here, they don't play the rust games. You will find a lot of pickup trucks and a lot of Dodge Chargers, Hellcats, Challengers. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. And let's get into it. Let's go. Okay, what do we have here? We have a TRX. The wrap is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. The wrap is pretty nice. This thing is, it's not too bad. It smells a little funky. Somebody had a pet or a dog or something. You see pet here, but the wrap is not too bad. Let's see, 60,000 miles. Oh, this car has no cats. This car has no cats. This car has no cats. Stink. This car has no cats. So 9 times out of 10, they was beating on this, for sure. The wrap is pretty intact. This is what I'll do. Now, we can't test drive out here in Atlanta. For some reason, they don't allow test drives. So you know me, y'all know I'll hop in the car quick. But I'll prefer this over this. This one has been beat down for sure. Once you start saying no cats and you see it's been trashed. The thing about these trucks in Atlanta, they are highly thefable. Nice old Land Cruiser. I'm really not a fan of this body style though. I like the ones before. Although these are like great. Like, you know, as you know, you guys know by now, I'm looking for a Land Cruiser. But I'm not really a fan of this body style. It's just too bubbly for me. They try to keep up with everybody. I love the nostalgic feeling of Land Cruisers, you know? And stuff. This one stinks. It smells like straight butt cheeks in here. Not really a fan of this body style. I'm not really a fan of this body style. It's cool and all, but yeah. Nah. It's too bubbly for me. I believe this is BMW section. So a lot of off-lease cars, a lot of trade-ins that are being wholesaled. You know, Cali is like one of the only states that still the tag goes with the car per every owner. So until the car moves from out of state, Jersey too, but Cali is heavy on that. Jersey is optional, you know. The tag goes with the car, but this is BMW section, BMW Financial. Some of these are repos. Some of these are cars that are being wholesaled. So you have a M8 competition, soft top, good interior. I love a dark interior or a red interior. I mean, nice. Now, people say what they want to say about BMW, but one thing I can say about BMW, they're hell of a cars. Like, yeah, maintenance could be a killer and stuff, but honestly, truly, why would you want to buy this if you broke? You know, like, I get it, but I love Benz, but I like BMWs because BMWs are like hell of a cars. Like, they drive amazing too. Like, the price you gotta pay. Let's drop this roof. It wouldn't be me to not use every function of the car that I'm looking out. I can't test drive, and I hate it. I feel like I don't get the full experience. You can't test drive. I think you can slide up, but you can't test drive. This thing here is comfortable. Is comfortable. Tell me what y'all think about the M8s. I know that they discontinuing them, so I heard, but I don't know why. They're great cars, man. a few. I've driven a few. I've never driven a drop top M8, but I assume it's the same thing. I used to have a contract with BMW with detailing, and I've washed a few when they first came out, and they're great cars, man. They're great cars. The only problem I have with big BMW is that the maintenance, like once you get out of warranty, it's bad. So they always say like, make sure you lease it, don't buy it. But they're so comfortable. They're comfortable cars, and they drive like they're a hell of a car. They're a driver's car for sure. Driver's car for sure. Would I get one? I would not buy one. I will always lease a BMW. I would never buy a BMW. So when things start going wrong, it's not my problem. Give it to the dealership, you know? This was definitely in a special event or something, so they just sent it to the auction and cut their losses and stuff. Pretty cool though. I would love to know the history on this. I guess it was sponsored by Puma. But these are definitely like cars that were used for like an event. When I used to do contract jobs for BMW, they always had cars like this. They were called demo cars. And when you're done with the demo cars, you know, you put a couple miles on it, it's nothing crazy, but they are still considered used, you know? So you gotta run it like a used car. And 9 times out of 10, they just run it through the auction, cut their losses, they still sell for good money, and they're basically brand new cars. It's locked. They're basically brand new cars though. They've just been beat down for a little bit for customers, you know? Atlanta's so trash with this because you cannot test drive these cars. But most of my dealers and stuff that are out here, they don't come to Manhattan, like Atlanta. They usually go to like private auctions and stuff, like independent auctions, because I can't buy a car that I can't test drive. I'm sorry. I can't buy a car that I can't test drive. Like, starting it and checking it out doesn't do it for me. Like, I just can't. Look at this pretty old Range Rover with a nice wrap. Pretty G-Wagon. This one's spec'd out great. I like those wheels. It's an older G-Wagon, 2016, but it's intact. I like these wheels right here. This is how you do it up. Like, I like cars with big boots, like big Jeeps with big boofy wheels. This is 2016. Older G-Wagon, yes, but it's clean though. It's clean. 87,000 miles. That's a baby out here in the South, because all they have out here is highways. So if you have a car that's under 100, you got gold, you know? It's not like up top where it's more city, less highway. Out here it's more highway, less city. Let's see how she sounds. This one's nice, it's clean. I wish I could test drive it, but it's trash. Can't test drive nothing. Engine sounds healthy. Black Alcantara headliner. Solid. This is solid. This is solid. AC blows. Ice cold. Solid. I wonder what it's in the auction for. This is the matte Range Rover. I wonder what it's in the auction for. I tell you, man, out here they love G-Wagons and GTs, man. They love their GTs. GT53. Nice old GT53. Always love these little GT53s, man. I feel like Benz did the big one with this one. They did a good one with this one. Solid, 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 solid. Get a front angle with this. This is a badass car, man. This is a badass car. And then, you know, they be like, oh, you didn't get a 63. Man, honestly and truly, unless you're trying to zoom around the city, what you need all that engine power for? Slide this seat back. Unless you're trying to go crazy in the city, what do you need all that engine power for? All you're doing is drinking gas. It's the same car. 53, 63, the only thing that changed is the engine. It's the same car, bro. It's the same car. You ain't getting nothing less, nothing more. Like, look, on the 63, you have the drive modes on the steering wheel. You get the big old steering wheel. There ain't nothing different. The only difference is the price tag and the engine. Honestly, I get it though. 2 keys. This one is clean. What year is this? A 22? How many miles? 46. This is a baby. This is a baby. But that's all you're getting. You're literally buying miles and an engine. You're literally buying miles and an engine. Damn, yo, this shit sucks. Like, you cannot test drive the car. The main part of coming here is to test drive cars, man. Check them out. All I can do is just rev. It sucks. Sucks. Put the spoiler down. It really sucks because it's like, it kills the experience. It really sucks. GT53. If you ever want to get a GT and you really don't care for the engine like me, get a 53. Shit, get a 43. Save on gas. I even like these too. I even like the GLEs. They're super common now. This is a nice spec. Red, black interior, white exterior. This car is kind of beat down a little bit though. The door's pried out, look like it's been stolen. I'll check the facts on that one. I'm gonna try to find a car to get in and cool down because, like, got a lot of running around to do today. I gotta go back to the office, so I'll probably show y'all that stuff. Show y'all what it's headed for or whatever and stuff. I know the auction to go to out here, but I can't go to it today because I can't preview today, and then I'm out of here tomorrow. I gotta shoot back up top. So it is what it is. Atlanta Mayhem, y'all filled us. For real. For real. I see a BMW over there with some tent. I might be able to go in there and cool down, sort things out. Yeah, so it really sucks that, you know, can't test drive these cars. I found the BMW that I can cool down in a little bit, and I'm probably just gonna head on out because online it doesn't say it, but then when you walk into Mayhem, the first thing it says is test drives are not allowed. If you're caught test driving, your auction ability and auction license and everything will be restricted. You don't want those problems, you know? Sucks. Because I've seen some juicy cars around here, some real juicy cars around here. But usually I would test drive to bounce around and stuff like that. Mayhem of Atlanta, y'all gotta do better. It is not it. So we're gonna head out of here. I'm gonna take y'all to the office. We need to go get some food. And yeah, that's what it is. I'll check y'all at the office or in the car. Who knows? Back from the auction. We're in the little office. I was just working on a deal. So one of the cars I got is gone. Sold. That's just what it is. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Today wasn't the best of the best auction find day. Today wasn't the best of the best auction find day, but something's better than nothing. So, you know, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. I got a little headache because it's so damn hot. We're gonna make it do what it do. All right, I'll catch y'all back in New York. Let's go.